Hey guys, welcome back. Glenn with Old School Millennial. Today I'm going to be going over a question that's come up in the comments a couple times, and that is how to afford farm or ranch equipment. I want to ask you guys, what are some of the pieces of equipment that y'all are looking to purchase on your homestead or in your business or on your ranch or whatever it may be? So today I'm going to be going over 4 tips that hopefully can help some of you guys that are looking to purchase those next pieces of equipment. These are obviously not every tip there is out there in terms of affording equipment, but they're 4 important ones. And if there's something that I missed or you think should be added, be sure to put them down in the comments, and hopefully they can encourage someone who's looking to buy that next piece of equipment. So my number 1 tip for buying equipment is staying out of debt. To give y'all like a backstory a little bit on me and my wife, when we got married, one thing that we had in common was the mentality of just completely staying out of debt no matter what. And basically we decided both individually that we were going to work our way through college without taking out any student loans because we did not want to owe anybody anything. That just gives you kind of a backstory on how important it is for me to stay out of debt. That has followed me along all these many years. I just have completely avoided debt. The only debt that I have taken out is a mortgage, and I'm working my way to pay off my mortgage sooner than later. The reason I bring that example up is by staying out of debt, it just affords you a lot more possibilities whenever it comes to purchasing equipment or anything really in life, obviously, but it just makes it easier to where you can just cash flow stuff as they come. That is my number 1. Don't take out any loans to purchase equipment. A lot of you guys that may watch this video may have debt and maybe working your way to get out of debt. I'm gonna put some links down in the description to some things that have helped me stay out of debt. So that brings me to my second point, and that is always pay cash. So this may be a difficult one. There's so many different payment plans or ways of buying things on 0% interest and whatever it may be. But guys, paying cash, you own that piece of equipment. You own whatever that is you're going to purchase, that truck or that tractor or chainsaw or whatever it is that you're looking to purchase. Pay cash. Staying out of debt, paying cash for all future purchases, that helps you cash flow each other piece of equipment. Whenever I'm purchasing equipment, if I don't have cash on hand to purchase something, that means I don't have the money to purchase it. I don't have the money to afford it at the time. So I don't purchase it. And to give you an example of that, whenever we moved to this property, you know, obviously I wanted to go ahead and get a tractor. I wanted to do a lot of different things. I wanted to get a mower. Couldn't swing that right away. So what I did was, and I mentioned this in a previous video, I went ahead and bought an old riding mower that was pretty old, had to work on it, get it going and stuff, but it served my purposes, right, for the time period that it needed to. And then I could cash flow getting a mower and, you know, a tractor and stuff later on. But by cash flowing everything, guys, it just frees up so many possibilities. And when stuff happens, you know, people say, oh, you have to take out a loan on a truck or on a car or on a, you know, piece of equipment. No, you don't. If you work hard, pay everything cash, you can avoid those things. And I realize, you know, these newer cars obviously have more warranties and a lot of different stuff, but the way I view that is every month that I'm not paying a payment is another month that I'm putting that money in the bank. So if something actually does happen eventually, you can cash flow a fix a lot easier than you can paying a constant payment every month and losing money and interest. And it just, to me, I just try to avoid that at all costs. The next thing on my list, guys, and this is more of just a mentality and something that you grow from in doing the first 2, and that is delayed gratification. Learning as a person to wait on that said thing that you're really wanting. That's really good for you. obviously. I mean, that's really good for your character. It's really good for you as a person. Guys, in the day and age that we're in today, I realize everybody, I mean, most people want something immediately. They want to go buy a truck or a car or a tractor or whatever it is, and they want to have that piece of equipment or whatever it is instantly. There's something really wise about delayed gratification and saving up the cash that it takes to purchase whatever that is. So guys, with delayed gratification, there's another really great plus for waiting and being patient to purchase something. And that is, when you wait to purchase something, it gives you more time to think through that purchase. Do I actually really need that piece of equipment or whatever it is that I'm looking to purchase? And it also helps you spend more time on deciding which purchase it is. So as an example, in my situation, whenever I was looking to buy my tractor, I really wanted to get a tractor sooner than later with the size property that I'm on, just to be able to maintain it. There was a certain type of tractor that I was really looking at and really looking forward to eventually purchasing. But after I had time to think about it, I actually ended up going a completely different route and getting a different tractor that in the long run was a lot better bang for my buck and had a lot greater capacity, and just all around was a better tractor that I found. Had I not had that time to think about it, I probably wouldn't have made that decision, and I may not have made the right decision because I would have rushed into it. So that's just one example where that worked for me. So guys, I get it. With delayed gratification, obviously that's not fun, having to wait to get that brand new truck or that brand new tractor or whatever that may be. But guys, what you're not seeing with that brand new tractor, that brand new truck, is one of two things. You're either not seeing that that person has a ton of payments left to pay on that and doesn't actually own that tractor or that truck or whatever it is, may owe a lot on it. Or two, you're not seeing what that person had to do to purchase that piece of equipment or that truck or whatever it may be. So they may have put a lot of time and effort into making that purchase. So my fourth tip, you guys, is I've been talking obviously about staying out of debt, paying cash, delayed gratification. Now on the other end of the spectrum is increasing income. So finding ways, whether in your job or in your business or your side hustle or whatever it may be, finding ways to increase your income. It can be, you could, find something that you have that you need to sell, but basically taking the mindset of taking out debt out of the equation and finding a way to figure out how to purchase whatever that is you're looking to purchase. You'll find a way to get scrappy and either work a side hustle, figure out how to increase your income, and then purchase whatever that is that you're looking to purchase. So guys, obviously this is something that I'm very passionate about. I think about these things all the time: staying out of debt, finding ways to increase income, basically finding ways to cash flow everything in my life. My channel's name is Old School Millennial. One of the reasons why I named it Old School Millennial is the mindset of different people that talk about millennials is obviously not always has a good connotation to it. But why I say old school is my mentality is probably old school in terms of how I look at things and how I go about living life. And one of those aspects is paying cash for everything and staying out of debt. That may be different than some people think, but for me, it is so important. But guys, I appreciate you joining me. If you like videos like this and this is your first time to my channel is about getting outdoors and working with tools and equipment out of here on our homestead. I do a lot of videos about chainsaws and tractors and firewood and a little bit of homesteading. If you like videos like that, don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, you guys, get outside and do something you love.